And what's good? It is your host, John Davis of Riot Squad Drift Team for the new YouTube channel, Tandem Nation. Now you might be wondering, what in the hell is a Riot Squad Drift Team? You might want to peruse over to Instagram at Riot Squad _Drift Team or Facebook Riot Squad Drifting and have yourself a gander. And you might maybe just get a bit of edification as to what in the hell is going on here. Basically, Riot Squad Drift Team is a real world drift team comprised of 6 members currently, and we are stationed up and down this great West Coast. And we thought about bringing you guys some of the sim world, arcade world, all of that in the racing genre in with the real world. We're going to do a little bit mixing back and forth. We're going to use our driving styles, always on wheels, Logitech G27s, Thrustmaster, Fanatic CSRs, etc. We're going to continue to try to bring you guys realistic driving, realistic setups, but fun things. Some stuff we might break out Need for Speed and all kinds of other good stuff. All titles, Gran Turismo, Forza, Assetto Corsa, everything. So definitely hit that subscribe button. Follow us on Instagram, at Tandem Nation, at Riot Squad _Drift Team. And so anyway, let's get on into it for the first official video of the channel. Today we're just going to be doing a major consistent lap after lap, no edit drift, tandems to be precise. And it will be myself and team member Lex King. I will be riding in what you see here on the screen now, and that is a 2013 Shelby Mustang GT 500. It was built to be a bit of a replica of this car. That is team member, Riot Squad team member, Justin JTP Pollock. It was built to be his 2015 season car replica because, of course, we don't have the new car in GT6, unfortunately. But this will do just fine. Lex King will be riding in a 2000 such and such so-and-so cts-v that has plenty of juice to get the job done. So we will go ahead and get right on into it and see what we can come up with here. This will be just continuous laps, trying not to have too many major hiccups, keeping all that to a minimum. We're just going to try to consistently lap it out, major tandems the whole way. We'll be riding today on Eiger Norwand Short Track in Gran Turismo 6, of course. And let's just see what happens. I'm riding 585 horsepower in this Mustang currently. Not sure on Lex's setup. He's similarly powered. You will definitely notice, he likes to ride these things slammed, pancaked out, but very functional. I'm typically having a little more ride height, FD styled with my tunes, everything just as functional and nimble. So we're down the straight, cameras flashing already. Over the first jump, big entry into turn 1. We'll be keeping these speeds very, very high as we do this. Slingshotting around turn 1 very nicely. Lex King riding that outside line. I'm sticking right with him in the Mustang. Just billowing down into turn 3. Nice transition. Good proximity on the tandems here. Another transition into turn 4. And we come out of that foot down across the wooden bridge. Very weird feel across there with the tires burning. But we're not going to stop. They're going to continue to roast right on, connecting it into the right-hand sweeper in the back. That's a big speed scrub area. You have to watch it there. You can get into your tandem partner's door real easy. Coming across there, just sneaking over that line. Wall ride, huge wall ride through the tunnel by Lex King. Massive speed coming through here. This is a very tricky area as well. You have to watch the speed. That Mustang is very powerful even at 585, and you can end up in your partner's glove box. So you have to watch out. Coming around, he's getting real deep in that rear zone on the horseshoe. Last corner. Back down the straightaway. Getting ready to hit that straight jump there, that front straight. Big entry again into turn one. Getting that rear zone on entry. Bringing it inside. Big transition. Beautiful camera angle there from Gran Turismo 6 as we loop turn 2 down into turn 3. Major proximity, and a hiccup. Had to get deep on the brakes there. We're trying to keep, this is not bumper cars, folks. We're not going to be running into stuff. Got to get on those brakes. We're going to have to make that ground up, but that Mustang is definitely up to the job. Coming down, roasting all kinds of tires into the sweeper. Big speed scrub. Gotta sneak right on up to that door there, riding the outer zone on exit. Big power down into the tunnel. Keeping it consistently burning all the way through the tunnel, teasing the wall. Lex King just molesting and massaging and groping these walls. I don't know what's going on right now. Coming through another very tricky zone. And we get a little bit of wall tap as that rear right quarter goes off there on the Mustang, but bringing it right back in the Lexus door, right in there. Big power back down the straightaway, right over the jump here. Big front end bounce due to that nice ride height I have there on that Mustang, just letting it get that bounce in. Didn't feel it as I was driving it though, but nevertheless, sniffing these white lines. Lex King just sniffing these lines with front and rear areas here, just really sniffing these white lines. This Cadillac has a drug problem. I'm convinced it needs rehab. Coming out of that last corner, big transitions. Synchronized like an Olympic swimming team, coming down across that bridge there. Big entry, right hand sweeper. Right hand sweeper coming out the exit. And getting very precarious on that rear zone. Lex King brings it back through the tunnel. Yet another wall tap there. Big speed out the tunnel. I'm playing it cautious, playing it conservative, but timing it every lap to try to reel him in there. That's a very tricky zone. The draft is real here, folks. There is no official word on that, but we are here to tell you there is a draft in drift mode. So you have to be very, very careful. Coming around that horseshoe in perfect tandem. Cameras flashing as we cross the line. Over the jump on the front straight into an immediate snap entry. Reeling that cts-v in the Mustang here. Both drivers once again operating Logitech G27s, play seats, the whole 9 yards. This is not controllers, folks. We are not on joysticks. They're not allowed over here. Sorry. Coming out of that final corner there, those switchbacks getting across the bridge. Cars just perfectly poised and stanced as they come across this big transition into this huge speed scrub area. Lex King has fell victim a bit to this area here. It's a very, very touchy area, but he's back on. I'm left foot braking to death coming through here. Let him get right back in his spot. This is not a race, folks. This is not a race. But we are coming through with insane speed here on these high speed sweeps coming through here. And I'm reeling it in just a little bit more, trying to get that proximity in that area as we come back into the horseshoe. keeping them in my eyesight as we coming on down the straight. Camera still flashing as we hit the jump on the front straight. Sparks flying from underneath the car. Big rear zone entry from Lex King there. Big rear zone entry. Oh, we get a little out of hand here, but we're getting it right back together. Big angle there. Huge mega transition into initiation here by Lex King. Keeping it right with him the whole time. Gotta mirror that line. Back across the bridge. Right over, just precariously over that line with one wheel. Nice entry into that right-hand sweeper, that speed scrub zone. Back onto the power on the exit. Transition into the tunnel. Keeping that power on, but playing it safe. Trying to play it safe. It gets a little wavery here, but keeping the power down. Big angle by the Mustang to scrub the speed, to stay out of the back of the cts-v. Power back on. Reeling them back in. Staying with them. Perfect transitions. Right into the horseshoe. Just synchronized perfectly. Coming around just in arm's reach. Oh, getting a little off in the Mustang. Wheel caught off on the left. He's getting back into it. Lex keep continuously pushing as he should. I will reel him right on in later. Coming right back into turn one. Back on it. Oh. Mustang gets right on into Lex. Little love tap there. But it's all good. We are still going here. Transition and perfect. Keeping the proximity close as we can. Back across the wooden bridge. Huge transition coming down here. Scrubbing that speed, playing it safe, playing it conservative. Power on. Power is all the way on. These are Flintstone cars, folks. Foot is through the floor. Back out of the tunnel, huge speed. Reeling that proximity in this area now. Getting synchronized in this area in that Mustang. Trying to stay with him here without getting overzealous and getting into him. Beautiful transitions. Big angle to stay off of him. Got to make up for it. Bring it right on back out on the exit. Back down the front straight. This is just about it. We're just a couple of corners in. Beautiful entry here. And right around here on this corner, this will actually do it. We're gonna wrap it up. I mean, that's just enough murdering of this track. I mean, we're gonna get it on to the next one, man. You guys comment, let us know, hit us up on Instagram, let us know what tracks you guys want to see, what cars you guys want to see, what builds, etc., what games. Stay tuned, we'll be doing some giveaways. Hit that subscribe button. Man, get on Instagram at Tandem Nation, at Riot Squad _Drift Team, and I am out of this piece.